Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. In the last episode, we continued working on our Asian enclosures. We've got Archaeonthomimus over here. Qianzhousaurus is in here somewhere. There they are. Or Qianzhousaurus. And then we have a Velociraptor in here, which, these are not actually Velociraptors. Velociraptors are much smaller than that. Those, the Velociraptors from the actual novel and the films, as I think I have mentioned before, were actually based on Deinonychus. So, it's just that Michael Crichton liked the Velociraptor name better, if I recall correctly. So, but that's what we've got, so that's where they are. We have two other enclosures that we are ready to start to get to work on. Both of them are going to be carnivores. We're going to have, I think it should be Linhe Venator. Linhe? Yeah, Linhe Venator. And Qianzhousaurus. Though the Linhe Venator is going to be Troodons. Another stand-in. Alright. But let's get some feeders in here just so that we have those set up. Alright, now, as far as coverage for ranger teams, they're completely covered, actually. No need. Perfect. Actually, what we probably want to do is put in a door there. And what we also want to do is replace those walls. All right. Do I want to put those over there? Actually, no, I don't think I want to put those over there. Over here is probably better. Okay. Let's start with the stand-ins, which are going to be Troodons. There you are. Let's make them a little flashier. Let's see. Yeah. Yellow. I guess it's a dark brown. How many do we want? 4. All right. Oh. Yeah. Now we also want to get Qianzhousaurus. This looks like a larger theropod. So minimum population of 3. Let's go with this lighter color. Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. We wanted 4, right? Yeah, I think we wanted 4. Humble. Nocturnal. Are they like all nocturnal? Like all nocturnal. Okay. So be it. Resilient. Alright. 2 of those. Oh, looks like somebody needs a break. Alright, good. We needed, what, 3 of these? Yeah, okay, so... Humble and resilient. Oh, everybody needs a break. Hold on. We can hold off incubation until that's taken care of. We can take a look at our genome library for... what are you going to want? You're going to want some forest. And... They want ground leaf? That's interesting. All right. Well, we can throw some ground leaf in there. We can certainly do that. We're also going to want to make sure that there is some kind of, there are some ornamental plants in here. And we're going to need some forest. We might have to manually place trees. Alright, well, we'll see how they, how it goes. Alright, we've got everybody rested. Alright, good. Except for that guy. These are all aggressive. Well, I guess we're going to do this in 3 different batches. That's fine. It'll work. Let's get these guys released.
Personally, I don't think the Troodon gets as much respect as it should. It's one of those dinosaurs that seems like an evolutionary bridge, stuck in time and transition. The platypus of its day. And now, ours. It's also incredibly interesting to study and display, so make the most of this animal.
Asset collection request received. En route to collect the asset.
All right, those guys are being transferred. Hopefully that enclosure will be fine for them. We're not going to actually release our Qianzhousaurus until the Troodons are in place and I know that they are going to be fine. Not Troodons. Inhibitors. There we go.
Transportation underway. Transit has commenced. Transporting asset.
Because I may need to move this this
Asset transportation
fence over to the left a little bit, and maybe push this fence same way. We'll see.
Asset delivery confirmed.
All right, first ones are on the ground, and what do we got on our hands?
Asset transportation complete.
Open space is sufficient.
Asset delivered.
They haven't added in the forest areas yet. Insufficient ground leaf. Really? Okay. Now. Yep. We're gonna have to... Actually, let me look at the other parameters as well. And first. Area is good. Open space is good. Prey, water, ground leaf are all fine. We just need some additional trees, which I can definitely do. We'll kind of tuck most of them up in the corners. All right. Almost. I'm gonna stick with some smaller trees. And there we are. All parameters where they need to be. All right, now what does it say that these guys want? Some rock, mostly open space, a little bit of forest. All right. See, let's gonna put the forest around the edges here. Ornamental shrubs. We're gonna need some rock. All right, let's release it.
The Qianzhousaurus. Neat. Really great that we're bringing back all these fast, hungry predators. Even better that I get to stay in the office with locks on the doors.
Collecting
Well,
asset.
let's get them moved.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Asset iron collection. Asset
Ah, Ranger team. Buy the vehicle. Yep, there we go.
that's in the air.
All right.
Asset has been transported.
Let's see. What are you looking for? A little bit more water. And
Asset
that's
transported.
just about it. Okay. Now. Okay. That did it. All right, let's get all three of them in here and then
Transportation
make
complete.
sure that the stats don't change. Which I don't think they will unless you go over what the recommended population is, or minimum pop. Then the stats change. All right. Now. Next up. Is going to be our last big herbivore enclosure. I think that ought to do. Actually, let's back it up a little bit. Oh, I also need to make sure that I swap out yeah, we don't want the Pyroraptors getting out. Herrerasaurus has ended up in the Amargasaurus enclosure again. All right. Insufficient fuel. Oh. All right, now you get moved. Back over here, because that's where, yeah, that's where you belong. Okay. So you can get your food. Okay, now over here, we need to break that path. We are going to need... I'll put it there, or... No. No, we're going to want it over here. We're going to want it over here. Alright. At the root, I'm going to have to check... Alright, I don't think this path really needs to do anything special. Alright.
Asset in transit.
I'm going to put
Delivery
a
has been
large transformer over here to cover this whole area. All right. Let's start with what we're going to do here. Now, let's see what our needs are going to be. All right. We're going to have Sinoceratops. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be everything. Ground fiber. Therizinosaurus. Ground leaf. Qianzhousaurus. Ground fiber. Homolocephaly. Ground fiber and ground leaf. So we're looking at ground fiber and ground leaf. A Lorotitan. Ground fiber. And Gallimimus. Gallimimus is going to be... Where are you? There you are. Ground leaf. So ground fiber and ground leaf is what we need. Okay. Yeah, you need to just go get some food. Vehicle destroyed. All right. Broken claw. Okay, MVU can handle that. All right. So, we're going to put our water kind of down over here. Put it up a little bit. All right. And this does ground fruit and ground fiber. So I'm gonna put some cycads kind of around here a little bit. And some fiber. All right. That should hopefully be enough. And then we'll throw in some forest. Hopefully. That will provide the coverage as needed. For now. Alright, yep, and we're going to need a little outpost there. We're going to need a door. And a door. And a door. Door. Yep, okay. Just make sure that people can get in there. Ranger team. Assign. MVU team. Assign you. Alright. And let's go get our first one's in here. Gallimimus. They're going to be really easy. Okay. 6 of them. All right. Let's go with something a little... 1993 Gallimimus. Go with this. Yes. All right. And the next one we want to get, homolocephaly should also be fine. 7 of them. All right. 7 of them it is. Oh. I forgot to modify homolocephaly. All right. Again, we want to make these relatively brightly colored because they are going to be somewhat small. Yeah, we'll go with that. Seven and 6. All right. Get them going. Oh, speaking of. Don't really care if it's skittish. Let's see here. Humble, resilience. Yeah, we'll go with those. Now we needed 7. So 1. These 3 from this batch. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4. from that batch. We'll get these released, and then we'll probably call it a day there. All right, let's start with the Gallimimus.
Some of these animals present a real test of our abilities. Take, for instance, this latest dinosaur, the Gallimimus. It's an opportunistic omnivore that does best in groups. That alone isn't the problem, but the speed. Gallimimus is incredibly fast, which presents special challenges for the ranger teams tasked with monitoring them.
En route to pick up the asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
And last one. There we are.
Asset to be collected. Commencing asset transit. Asset has been collected.
Let's get him out of the way.
Asset transportation in progress. Asset being transported. Delivery complete. Confirming asset delivery.
Gonna wait for that one to get picked up.
Asset has been delivered.
There we go. All right. Let's release Homolocephaly.
This flat-headed dinosaur, the Homolocephaly, can appear unassuming, and perhaps even cute to some. But let's also stay on top of the science. We can learn a lot from a little.
All right. Let's get those guys there. All right. And we need you tranked, and I'm certain that our response team is going to have some trouble here.
Asset in transit. Delivery has been completed. Transportation underway.
Hey, I actually managed to get, well, 2 of them. There we go.
Commencing asset transit. Asset transported. Asset requiring collection. Delivery complete.
Oh, multi-select
Collecting
mode.
asset. Picking up asset.
I just noticed that that was even there. Okay. I don't know if that's new or I'm just blind. All right.
Assets in the air.
Resupply.
Asset being transported. Asset delivery confirmed.
All right. I want to make sure they are going to come back for that one.
Asset has been transported. Asset transportation complete.
Nope, apparently not.
En route.
All right, let's just do a quick check to make sure that everybody is copacetic. You want more ground leaf. I want a lot of ground leaf. Okay. You're fine for the amount of ground leaf in here. All right. Almost enough ground leaf. Now not quite enough forest. Okay. We can solve the forest problem. I think. Just throw in a few extra trees. There we go.
Pick up the asset.
All good. All right, and I think we will stop there. So next time, we're going to get our little pit stop in here, and we're going to start working on probably aviaries and lagoons, and just see how much of that we're going to be able to squeeze in. And yeah. That'll be the plan. All right. But for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.